have the pleasure of evaluating the presentation by Alison, which I loved. It's pretty good. I'm going to talk about what I loved about the speech and a few opportunities to challenge Alison. Number one, I loved that it was creative and different. 2 chairs, interview, that piques people's interest. That gets audience attention. That's terrific. Love that. One of her goals was that her speech was organized. It was very organized. It had a clear opening introduction as to what she was trying to accomplish. The interview is how she delivered the body of the speech. Then she came at the end and summarized it very well. Also, that movement up, down, up really helped bifurcate for us the speech itself, and that gets your attention, that helps the audience organize things. That's very good. It was also well researched, which was another goal, in that she gave the disciplines of a UX programmer. She also talked about why Seattle is one of the best areas for this. I thought that was well researched, and check that box. She did a nice job with not using notes. That's always a hard thing to do. She did a nice job without doing notes, and also sprinkled in a little humor, talking about Chicago winters. I thought that was good. Humor, no notes, that helps draw the audience in. It helps connect with the audience. To challenge herself, I would suggest a couple things. Number one, I sat in the back, and the voice was a little on the low side, and it was a little hard to hear her. And that's how you lose the audience. So I would use a stronger voice, and then I would use vocal variety to help connect with the audience and keep them involved. As an example, there are 6 disciplines. Number 1. Number 2. Another example is Seattle is the fastest growing area for this discipline. So getting a loud voice, make sure everybody can hear you, and vocal variety keeps people's interest. The other thing is that in this particular speech, you kept most of your eye contact with Laura. I would suggest, if you give this speech again, or creatively give a similar speech, talk to the audience. Because you created, by focusing on Laura, you created a little bit of a barrier with the audience. And I would talk to the audience instead of talking to your interviewer. But otherwise, I love that it was a creative use of speechcraft. I thought that that was terrific. I learned a little bit about a discipline that I didn't know before, and I very much enjoyed your speech, and I just encourage you more than anything to keep giving speeches. Thank you.